Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As promised, today I'm going to show you a character pack that I've got for sale on my Etsy shop. So the character that I've actually done is Scooby Doo, which I think we all remember from our childhood, although I think he's still on the TV these days. So what I do in my character packs is to put book pages from various different books on that character, tea-dyed paper or normal paper, just so something to have as a blank page. All the amount of those depends on how many other embellishments I've got, and for Scooby I've got quite a few, so let's just go through a few of the bits. So the one blank page I've included on here is just a tea-dyed page of graph paper, so there's only one in this pack because there's quite a lot of bits and pieces. So what I've got out of it was an annual and another smaller book. So I'll just show you some of the pieces out of the books. So we've got one main big piece with all the usual characters, so that's a good centrepiece. We've got this one is showing a lot of the well-known villains in the Scooby Doo programme. And then we've got some pieces out of the annual. Lots of little ones for this one because obviously it's the comic book squares, so. And it's still, this is from, one of these books is from about 2011, I believe, or 2010, I think. And it was still the same Scooby Doo that we all know and love, because some of them characters, they got changed a bit too much for my liking, but these are still the old version of the characters, so we all like these. It's another villain, which is one of the zombies, I believe. Picture there with the mystery machine. Bigger picture of star of the show, Scooby. And then another couple of book pages. Oh, this one's Velma losing her glasses as usual and saying she can't find them, so we're all used to that bit of the programme. Right, what else have we got? Now, I've also got a part of a video cover, or DVD cover should I say, from a film, so that's where they're dressed up as Chinese for, I don't know what that film was, something about martial arts. So in keeping with the spooky theme, I also put pictures of spooky houses and things, so that's a very good one. That looks a typically Scooby looking place. And then one with I don't know whether you can, yeah, you can see that, the owl just up there in the darkness. That's that. I also took a piece out of a menu, and it's an hamburger, which I think is very relevant for Shaggy because he's always eating hamburgers. We have a little picture of a Great Dane. I think he's got two balls in his mouth there. So it's a nice general picture of a Great Dane. I like to put something in that's just relevant to the subject anyway. This one's about dogs having an amazing sense of smell. So it's just a little piece that would come in handy to put in. What else do we have? Oh, that's another picture of villains. It's Dracula and the Mummy. Right, I try to include something that's a bit relevant for like the texture. So in this case, it's a bit like brown fur for Scooby's fur. So that could just go on the cover or something like that. Excuse me. I've made some little die-cut tags that have been tea-dyed. So we've just got a bit of a spooky tree. And another one with a bat on. We've got a bit of, rather than, sometimes I put in ribbon, but this one I thought, oh, we've got a, you know, the brown colour to match Scooby's colour, so that's going in. We've got another couple of die cut bats. They're always popular. Right, we've got a little magnifying glass, which I just stuck on a bit of rounded, it's actually tea-dyed paper, so that would make a nice journal card. We have a little, tiny little mini envelope that looks a bit like Scooby's coat. And then we have another little envelope. This is a tea-dyed again. And on the other side I've added a little mystery machine, so that's a nice little touch. Speaking of a mystery machine, I've just done a little, could be used as a belly band with the colours of the mystery machine. And then in keeping with that, I always put a layered flower of some sort in keeping with the colours in the pack. So we've got the light blue, the orange and the lime green of the mystery machine there, so that's a nice touch as well. We've got a little fabric cluster, which is, this is actually Velma's colours, her outfit. So we've gone for the orange and the red, so that's for Velma. We've got a little collage, so it could be used as a journal card, writing lines on the back with lots of spooky monsters and gravestones and things, so that's nice. We've got a little footprint, doggy footprint for Scooby. We've got a button that could be used as a closure, so that's the brown to match Scooby as well. I try and put some wordings in that are just general wordings, so this one we've got hamburger. Oh, sorry, you can't read it on here, I know it's the wrong way around, but we've got hamburger. We've got mysteries. And then we've got one that says, we make a great team. And I've done that with Velma's colours, so that's that. And the very last item, which I'm really, really thrilled about, is it's actually an original dog licence from 1969. Now, I thought this was very relevant because it was 1969 when Scooby came out, when it was first shown on the TV. So I wanted to put that in because I thought that was, I know it's backwards way on, but I wanted to put that in because I thought that was really relevant, and especially the year, I thought that was fantastic. So that's Scooby's dog licence there from 1969. So that's everything in the pack. So I try and put a bit of everything in. You can use some of the book pages, you can use the flowers, you can make belly bands, use the tags or whatever. As I say, the buttons and things for closures. So I put a real variety of things in the character packs. So that's for sale on my Etsy shop. So I'll put the name of the shop on the screen now. And if you'd like to take a look, please do. And I'll be back again soon with another pack. Bye guys.